Imagine a world where extreme wealth opens every door, where private jets fly unnoticed, where powerful people live above the law, and where the victims' voices are silenced for decades. This is not fiction. This is the real story of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, a case that exposed power, privilege, exploitation, and one of the darkest scandals in modern history. Who was Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein was not a movie star. He was not a politician. Yet he moved among the most powerful people on earth. Born in 1953, Epstein began his career as a teacher, but somehow rose to become a billionaire financier. With mansions in New York, Florida, New Mexico, Paris, and a private island in the Caribbean. His lifestyle raised questions: no clear clients, no transparent business, yet unlimited money and influence. Behind the luxury, something dark was growing: the secret network. For years, Epstein recruited underage girls, often promising money, education, or opportunities. Many were from poor or broken families. They were groomed, manipulated, exploited. And Epstein was not alone. This is where Ghislaine Maxwell enters the story. Who is Ghislaine Maxwell? Ghislaine Maxwell was born into privilege. Her father, Robert Maxwell, was a powerful media tycoon. She was well-educated, well-connected, and confident. To Epstein, she was not just a companion. She was a recruiter, organizer, and gatekeeper. According to court testimony, Maxwell helped identify vulnerable girls, earned their trust, and delivered them into Epstein's control. She wasn't a bystander. She was a key player. The 2008 plea deal. Justice failed. In 2008, Epstein was charged in Florida, but instead of facing real consequences, he received a secret plea deal. He served just 13 months with work release, leaving jail 6 days a week. The victims were never informed. This deal protected Epstein, and potentially others. For many, this moment proved one thing: justice had failed. Epstein's arrest and death. In 2019, public pressure exploded. Epstein was arrested again, this time on federal charges of sex trafficking. But before the trial could begin, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell, the official ruling suicide. Yet the circumstances raised massive questions: broken cameras, negligent guards, powerful enemies. His death ensured one thing: he would never testify, and many secrets died with him. The trial of Ghislaine Maxwell. Unlike Epstein, Maxwell lived. In 2021, she stood trial, survivors testified, details emerged: the grooming, the abuse, the silence. In December 2021, Ghislaine Maxwell was found guilty on multiple counts of sex trafficking. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison. For many victims, it was not enough, but it was something. The big question: who else was involved? This is the question that refuses to disappear. Epstein had connections to politicians, billionaires, royals, celebrities. Photos, flight logs, and contacts exist, but very few others have faced consequences. Why? Was it lack of evidence, legal complexity, or protection of the powerful? The public still doesn't know. The victims' voices. Behind every headline is a human life. Young girls who lost their childhood, their trust, their safety. Some spoke out, some stayed silent, some are still healing. This case is not about scandal, it is about survivors. Power versus justice. The Epstein-Maxwell case revealed a painful truth. When power is unchecked, when money silences accountability, and when victims are ignored, justice becomes optional. But public awareness changed everything. The story is not over, and the question remains: will the truth ever be fully exposed? If you believe victims deserve justice, if you believe power should never be above the law, share this story, stay informed, and never stop asking questions. Subscribe for more real stories that matter.